If you're considering visiting or staying in Sultanahmet on your next trip to Istanbul, then this video is for you. I'll cover everything you need to know from how to get there, what to see, and what to do. Hello and welcome back to another Travel 101 experience. Before we get started, we would love to know where you're watching from. Let us know in the comments below. I've stayed in Sultanahmet twice now, and honestly, I feel like it's the perfect base if you're visiting Istanbul. On my last trip, I stayed at my dream hotel in Istanbul, and it was so convenient. The breakfast was amazing, the rooms were beautiful, and best of all, I could walk to all the main sites you'd want to see there. What I particularly love about Sultanahmet is it's so close to all the main attractions: the Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, Topkapi Palace, and Basilica Cistern, which are the iconic sites you need to see in Istanbul. But also the whole neighborhood is full of historic charm. While walking along cobblestone streets, you can hear the call of prayer echo in the background, and you can really feel that you're in the heart of Istanbul. Also, getting here from the airport is really simple too. We booked a private transfer, which just made it so convenient, and it was quite affordable too. I'll link where we booked it below. So the main attractions that you'll need to see in Sultanahmet are, of course, the Blue Mosque. This is probably the first thing that comes to mind when you plan on visiting Istanbul. It's open daily but closed during prayer times as it is a working mosque. Because it is an active mosque, you need to make sure that you are dressed modestly. Women will need to cover their heads, shoulders, and knees, and men should avoid shorts. Inside the mosque, it is absolutely breathtaking. The beautiful tiling, the dome roofs, and also the sheer size of it all. Definitely a must-see in Istanbul. The next site you'll definitely want to see is Hagia Sophia, which is directly opposite the Blue Mosque. You can definitely see the layers of this building. It was once a church, then a mosque, then a museum, and now a mosque again. Standing inside, you're literally surrounded by centuries of history. My big tip is to definitely pre-purchase your ticket. We didn't do that when we went, and we ended up having to line up in a long line to get our ticket and then another line to enter. If you pre-purchase your ticket, then you can avoid the first line and just go straight to the line to enter the mosque. I will link below where I'd recommend getting your skip the line tickets from. Now, Basilica Cistern, this is another one that you can't miss in Sultanahmet, and it's actually just around the corner from Sophia and also the Blue Mosque. As I said, everything is very close in Sultanahmet. I didn't make the mistake here, and I pre-purchased my tickets and I got the first slot, which I definitely recommend because we were one of the first people in there and I got tons of photos without anyone in them. The underground chamber is so huge and it's supported by these giant marble columns. Honestly, it was so magical and I actually really loved this experience. Topkapi Palace is actually another one that you cannot miss here. Topkapi Palace is also around the corner from the other three sites, but unfortunately I ran out of time on this trip and wasn't able to visit it. The tickets for this are the most expensive out of all of them, but I will link below where you can pre-purchase skip the line tickets as well. On my next trip though, I'll definitely visit Topkapi Palace, as it was the home of the former Ottoman sultans, and you can find religious relics here as well. The most affordable way to see all these sites is through a combo ticket. So if you have time to see Basilica Cistern, Hagia Sophia, and Topkapi Palace, I definitely recommend the combo ticket to see multiple attractions, and I will link that one below in the description. But beyond the main four sites you need to see in Sultanahmet, the area itself is just beautiful, and it is only a short walk down to the Bosphorus, where you can actually do a cruise or jump on a ferry and stroll across to Galata as well. Plus, this area has tons of restaurants and cafes that are all walking distance. So if you're planning your first trip to Istanbul, I would highly recommend staying in the Sultanahmet area. It really is a no-brainer. It's convenient, walkable, and puts you in the middle of everything you'd want to see on your first trip. I will link below all the places where you can pre-book your tickets for, as well as the hotel that we stayed in on our last trip. We hope you enjoyed watching our experience exploring the Sultanahmet area in Istanbul. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all our Travel 101 experiences. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.